What's up, y'all? P2 Powers back at you with a new video. How's everybody doing today? I hope the year is starting off excellent for everybody. I am sporting my Quest Point cape because I haven't really shown it off on this account yet. So to start off the new year, I thought I would do something a little bit different. So there's these things that you get in the game called court summons, and they're kind of like mini quest types of things that you go through dialogue and everything, and you have to do 16 of them to get the Master Quest Cape, and I've currently done 12 on my main account, and I just got another one, so this would be number 13, and I thought I would walk through it with you guys, and maybe make this into its own little mini-series. So to start off, in order to get to the courthouse, you're going to teleport here to Sears Village, and then just walk east and then a little bit south, and there is the courthouse. Pretty simple to get to. So when you get a court summons, you're going to read it and find out which trial you have, and then we're going to go through the door here, and then we are going to talk to the clerk and talk about a court summons. Would you like to defend or prosecute? I always go for prosecute, just because. Alright, and the clerk is talking now. A viewing orb. This case has a crime scene that needs investigating. I see from your record that this is your first case with a viewing orb. I'll take you through the procedure. Okay. The viewing orb has a recording of the crime scene on it, which you can step into and explore. Once you are in the recording of the crime scene, the orb will provide you with a magnifying glass. Use this on items in the scene to investigate them thoroughly, and whatever you find can be used in court to support your case. You won't be able to take anything from the crime scene since it doesn't really exist. You can return at any time during the case to investigate further. Alright, so we're going to open the filing cabinet. Search it. Alright, you find information relevant to your case. Alright, so let's read case report number 1. The suspect is Leo. His background is Leo is the Gravedigger for anyone who dies in Runescape. Those who know him report that he is odd but largely harmless. Victim are the grieving families. Background: when adventurers began reporting Leo and his grave antics, the investigation discovered that the gravestones did not indicate the correct coffins. The families of the mixed up dead brought suit against Leo. There was no need to interview witnesses in preparation for this case. Alright, and case report 2. Suspect Leo, case background. Adventurers have sent reports that Leo tried to persuade them to tidy some graves. These graves had been disturbed and their coffins had become mixed up. On arrest, the following items were found on the alleged grave robber's person: muddy shovel and muddy boots. And there's no need to interview. Alright. I wonder if the mud found on Leo is the same as the crime scene. Alright, so view crime scene orb. Alright, here we are. We are in the crime scene now, so let's use the magnifying glass. The lock has rusted tight. I don't think anyone has been inside for a long time. Wait, there's a fingerprint. Alright, let's see. And that looks like it matches Leo, so confirm match. Alright, I have discovered a matching fingerprint. Let's see, I guess let's use it on the grave here. You peek into the coffin and observe the tools of the farming profession. The mud around this grave has been recently disturbed, but nothing seems to be missing from the coffin. It's full of things I'd expect in a coffin. Perhaps he didn't rob the graves, but he certainly wasn't up to any good. Alright. Alright, let's do it on the gravestone, I guess. You look closely at the gravestone and observe a strange marking. There's a fingerprint on this gravestone. And not Leo. Well, I mean, none of these really... match. Okay, so I can't confirm a match, so I guess I just exit out. Let's see, I guess I'll just leave the crime scene. Wait, how do I leave the crime scene? Okay, in viewing. Alright. This is my first time doing one of these little orb thingies. I guess that's enough information because it said I didn't need to interview anybody. So let's climb downstairs. Yes. Alright. So I guess we just Alright, let's see. This court is now in session. This trial is to determine the guilt or innocence of Leo for grave robbing. Is the prosecution ready? I guess. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Is the defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. The prosecution may present its case. Alright. Thank you, Your Honor. Members of the jury, I am going to present evidence that decisively proves this alleged grave robber stole from graves, causing havoc and distress to the families of the dead. Alright, so let's present the fingerprint. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if I could draw your attention to prosecution evidence number 1, a fingerprint found at the scene of the crime. You can clearly see that this fingerprint is none other than the defendant's. This clearly puts him at the scene of the crime. Ah, yes, that seems logical. Muddy boots. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if I could draw your attention to prosecution evidence number 2, muddy boots and shovel. The prosecution presents the muddy boots and shovel as evidence. The mud on the boots matches the mud on the shovel. The mud on the accused boots matches the mud on the shovel. He was likely wearing these boots when he used the shovel. Not sure if they bought that or not. The coffin. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if I could draw your attention to prosecution evidence number 3, a coffin. The prosecution presents the coffin as evidence. The coffin was in the wrong grave. This coffin was found disturbed and in the wrong grave. Clearly someone intended some kind of mischief, and who else could that be but Leo? That's a very good argument, you darn right. Alright, I'd like to summarize my case. Your Honor, I am ready to summarize my case. Who would I like to... let's go elderly gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have presented evidence that conclusively proves the defendant dug up and rearranged the graves with the intention of stealing from them. The coffins of our relatives are not there to be plundered and misplaced by grave robbers. Only a particular brand of criminal would disturb the graves of loved ones and steal from them. That brand of criminal is one that, I think you all agree, we should put in jail for a very long time. Very well. Now the defense may present their case. Members of the jury, I am going to present evidence that decisively proves this alleged grave robber is nothing more than an innocent caretaker trying to put things right that others made wrong. The prosecution has kindly pointed out that the mausoleum has my client's fingerprint on it. What they fail to point out is the other fingerprint on the scene, a stranger's. My client's fingerprint is to be expected as the mausoleum doubles as his office. However, a stranger's fingerprint on a tampered grave indicates that the crime was perpetrated by someone else. Ladies and gentlemen, the prosecution has failed to mention that, although the coffins were found mixed up, they were not found robbed. All of their contents remained intact. From this, we can imagine a different scenario. One where my client is getting on in years and when placing the coffins got them mixed up, not maliciously and certainly not with the intent to rob them. On realizing his mistake, he enlisted the help of passing adventurers. It's not a crime to grow old and become a little senile. My client is a victim of circumstance. He had no wish to cause distress to anyone. You know what? I'm kind of on her side. I think that'll be enough. It's time for you to summarize your case to the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have proven that the prosecution's evidence is nothing but circumstantial. A stranger may have tampered with the graves, or my client's age led him to make a mistake. These theories are as probable as the prosecution's, and there is a great deal more evidence backing them up. I mean, I think I might lose this. I believe we've heard enough. Would the jury please pronounce their verdict? Guilty. How the heck did they find him guilty with that? But okay. That is the justice system in RuneScape, I guess. You are hereby declared guilty by a jury of your peers. You will be sentenced in due course. I'm bad at the voices. Hooray! We probably put an innocent man behind bars. Alright, so now we're going to exit here. and then we will talk to the clerk to receive our rewards. Well, hello, I'm glad you stopped by. I have a reward for you from the last case you completed. You'll need to collect it before you can do any more cases. Alright, great, I will collect it. And we got a mystery box, combat XP, and another mystery box, okay? So we will put the combat XP, well, I guess I'll put it in prayer because I'm almost maxed in really everything else. I am maxed in a lot of these. Alright, let's open the mystery boxes. We got some uncut dragonstones and some more uncut dragonstones, so nothing really interesting there. Alright, so let me know if y'all guys might find this series interesting, this court summon series. I definitely don't have a problem doing it. I think it might be interesting. It definitely does have kind of lore to it, some stories. And again, it is a requirement for the Master Quest Cape, which I do intend on getting. So as you can see there, I only have 3 more on this account. But what I can do is whenever I get a court summons on this account, I'll show it, and then the ones that I've already done on this account, I can do it from another account. So that's all I have for y'all today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this potential series. I hope you guys are having, again, a great start to your year, and I'll see you later.